We've got English breakfast tea in a polka dot cup. We've hit go live and we're just checking for something to happen on our monitoring device, my phone. And then at 9 o'clock, we'll be ready to go. Has anything happened yet? No, nothing. Oh, I see a little twinkle. This live will begin. Yeah, we're live. We're going. We're underway. Things are underway. Oops, no chat. Let's get the chat out. Docs. Chat. There we go. Yeah. Hello. Welcome. So now it's 8:58. Everything's ready. We're underway. We're due to start at 9. We'll finish at 9:30. Join the chat. I want your comments. Your comments direct me where I want to go. I have Twitter here as a backup to give us some inspiration, topics, and that sort of thing. So let's see what's happening. But nothing few and far between as we go to 8:58. So 2 minutes to count down. We're counting down till 9. That's when we show, and then we go through till 9:30 for a that's what we do. 9:30 of comment, chit chat, banter, English breakfast tea, polka dot cups, Twitter and Google, and the like. Anything that might come up. Last night we talked about fishing, food banks, sunchokes or Jerusalem artichokes. And, well, who knows what we'll talk about tonight. I do have a TikTok reel short that I want to do. I've got one in mind. It's a dad joke, but there's still it's still open. If you've got a good one-liner, something that you think would make a very good reel short or TikTok, a quotation that you think is worthy of pushing out there for other people to enjoy, bring it on. Comment. So that's 9 o'clock and we're underway. Let's get the Twitter scene up and click over there, see what's happening. So it's been a reasonable day here in the Waikato region of New Zealand. The weather has been overcast but clear, no rain, and reasonably warm, although it is getting a bit chilly. And it's I had planned putting up my drone to get a few pictures of the campus this afternoon, but it was just too windy. I felt the wind had got up, and there is some foul weather about or expected or due to arrive over what we're calling a long weekend. So it's the Auckland anniversary weekend this weekend, short week next week, the Monday that will be the day off, so just the four days next week, so a long weekend. For me, I will be up in getting an infusion on the Saturday and the Sunday, so I will get a good long sleep in, hopefully on the Monday. So my day today, that's right, I went in early today. We had a well, what we call a program committee meeting this morning, where we discuss all sorts of important things, and that was started at 8:30 and finished around 10ish, and then the rest of my day was done with administering things, checking stuff for students, and just getting things underway. So yes, did some work on. I'm working on some what we call flashcards using the Anki app, ANKI. And so with the flashcards, you're able to, one side of the card will have a question and the other side will have the answer. So it's a very old system, but it's been digitized. So I can watch I can view it on an app on my PC. I can view it on a browser like Chrome or something like that, and I can also view it on an app on my phone. So it's I think, a very handy way of learning by repetition. Ooh. Yeah, I think every type of style of learning has a place. So having a command of a small number of words that are related to your topic, I think, can be beneficial, provided you don't go overboard and combine it with other things. It could also be a handy reference. So I'm certainly considering putting what we call the formula sheet, which is a sheet of formulas that all our math students have for available to them for that very purpose. So yeah, so far we've just got the two people in the chat. I think that's me and me on the other phone there. So we'll work away on various things and chit chat, because the actual live itself is recorded and then available to watch after the event, should you so desire. Right, so let's have a look at the Twitter and see if we can pick out anything interesting. I'm still working on my technique here. Vincent van Gogh there, self-portrait sort of thing. I don't quite know what that's all about. Stuff. Okay, so whilst Taranaki residents are being urged to watch for heavy rain, Auckland is bracing for strong winds from Friday morning. So yes, some nasty weather's coming on down. Still waiting for. Okay, so that's what's happening there. Still waiting for Elon Musk to prove he's not one of them and unban conspiracy bot. Oh, that's Illuminati bot. Comes up with all sorts of things. Scouting report reveals that what contributed to 49ers QB quarterback Brock Purdy's drop in the NFL draft. Okay. This is the guy there that I think he made. Okay, defy the odds. Yeah, he's going against the odd. It runs on a battery. Right. Oh. Police in Rotorua tasered a 10-year-old boy after he attacked them with a knife. Okay, I did see the picture of a 10-year-old boy that had been tasered. Golly, I wonder who would want to have that on their wall. Well, I suppose it's probably worth a few million, but Jeff Bezos and Oprah Winfrey? Hmm, not my. Rubes Tui. Now, this is Ruby Tui. It's actually crazy how much bias has affected us all. Yeah, I heard something about Ruby Tui going to be doing some commentary. Okay. Yeah, this is the women's rugby with versus men rugby thing. Mm. Mm. That's a bit close. Mm. Okay. Shootings in America. Okay. Sticks, Hexenhammer. If this is indeed true, it's rather suspect. Okay, Project Veritas breaking more about COVID-19. When will it ever stop? Hmm. Oh, yes. Elton John playing in Auckland. More of these paintings. Warren Buffett, I think that one. Yeah. Could be paid to have that one on the wall, I suppose. But yeah. Prime Minister, former Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern. More about her. More someone, nothing too exciting there. Uh, More about the minimum wage. Okay, here's a Jacinda fan. Okay. Oh, there we go. There's opinions on both sides of the ledger here. Co-governance, big issue at the moment. Um, okay. Climate change. It will be interesting to see whether major layoffs in the big tech firms will lead to a diffusion of expertise throughout the industry. Yeah, I guess it will. Interesting. Education issues. The best motto to think about is not waste things. Don't waste electricity. Don't waste paper. Don't waste food. Live the way you want to live, but just don't waste. Look after the natural world and the animals in it and the plants in it. Yeah, that's something that I can remember. Here we go. Old dude remembers. I can remember a few years ago there was a concerted effort to save electricity. and save water. I can remember we got a little device in the post that you could put in your water cistern and hang it on the thing, and it made it was a weight and it made it go down, so it didn't use as much water. And there was power things, and now we've introduced the LED light bulbs and things such as that. So there's a lot of things that we could do to save electricity, save save power, electricity and water. And obviously, if we didn't use as much water, we wouldn't get rid of as much water too. So that would reduce, stormwater and those sort of things, those saving things of, saving petrol by carpooling. But none of those things seem to be being encouraged now. They don't, there was government things on what to do and how to do it, how to go about it. I don't see that so much. It's all, in fact, we seem, the amount of power we use has increased. Well, if we could be more efficient, use less power, I think that might help global change, global warming. Oh, this is the Michelle, from, I've seen her on a few programs. She's quite good. Security, okay. Yep, we're still going live. We've been going 14 minutes. Okay. Donald Rumsfeld. There are known knowns. These are things we know that we know. There are known unknowns. That is to say, there are things that we know we don't know, but there are also unknown unknowns. There are things we don't know we don't know. Well, that sort of covers the field. I keep seeing people say the world has moved on from masks. I'm in Japan. Everyone is masked, indoors and outdoors. And last I checked, Japan is, in fact, part of the world. Interesting observation there, Michael. I did notice, and in talking to some of my students, particularly the Korean students, I noticed that they seem to be very comfortable in a mask. Very comfortable. And they had little techniques and ways that they put their masks on or did things with masks that suggested to me that they were very experienced mask users. And so we discussed it a little bit, and I talked to some of them, and they were saying that in their country, they quite often, one of the things they were saying is that they could live in an apartment building, like a multi-story apartment building. They could go down to the base, to the bottom of the apartment building, and there would be a train there, and then they could catch that train to their workplace, which was also a large multi-story building, and they could get off the train and go up in their workplace and do their work. And so they never actually went outside, and that they had little apps and things on their phone that told them that if they went outside today, they needed to wear a mask or they didn't need to wear a mask. So I guess the travelling to and from work was a little bit tangential, but sort of they seem to be, as I say, very experienced and practiced and comfortable wearing masks. So it doesn't surprise me that people in Japan wear masks, and it not necessarily totally related to COVID-19. I think they live in very high density cities, and they're used to wearing masks. But hey, that's just me. Trump issues statement after Meta announces end of 2-year Facebook ban, allowing him to return to the platform. So yeah, wait and see what happens there. New Zealand study shows NZ long COVID rate at 22% of all cases. That's hundreds of thousands of people after just 1 year. We must bring down case numbers. Call for long COVID to be recognised as a disability. Certain communities fared worse impacts and continue to do so. Gayford's touching tribute to Jacinda. I'm still not sure how I managed to hitch a front row seat in all of this, but I remain, as always, in awe, in love, relieved, exhausted, and so incredibly proud of Neve's mum's superhuman efforts. First bloke out. Now, this is Clark Gayford, Jacinda's partner or fiance. Been the subject of quite a lot of news speculation. Okay. Captain Rainbow Princess Unicorn. Shit is literally everywhere right now. Miss Seven and our 2-year-old neighbour had a splash in the paddling pool and then played on their bikes. 2 was not wearing a nappy, and somehow, seriously, he must have spun in circles and fired out bullets of poo, crapped all over the place. Ah. Yeah, pollution. What to do? What to do? I feel like if John Key was Prime Minister, there would have been more on the news tonight about our inflation being steady at 7.2 and Australia's increasing to 7.8. Emergency services were called to a report of a person missing in a waterhole in the Clutha River on Thursday night. Man drowns after going missing in South Otago. Okay. Another example of how violent conspiracy theorists are damaging our democracy. MP to stop holding mobile officers in his electorate due to death threats. McNulty says the levels of abuse levelled at politicians was uncalled for. Okay. Julianne Genter. Yeah. Well, she was something to do with the transport. Julianne is an outstanding candidate and would be an exceptional MP for Rongotai. Rongotai is the top New Zealand electorate for bus use. Number 3 for biking and has loads of renters. Chance of a housing and transport advocate in the electorate that needs it. Okay, fantastic. Let's win it. Good luck. Yeah. I tried to scan on the bus in Wellington with my New World card once. Secret wisdom. I would like to see Nicola Willis put out a budget for a family of 6 like hers, earning minimum wage, and then tell us again what a shame it is that Labor increased the minimum wage. The guy sharing my room in hospital called me a bloody lefty Labor supporter. I then asked what he thought of the hospital. Great, he said. I then informed him it was built in 2004 by the Clark government and that they'd also built a new one in Qatar as well. He shut up then. Okay. I will splinter the CIA into 1,000 pieces and scatter it into the wind. JFK. Despite crackdowns and internet shutdowns, demonstrations against the Iranian government have grown into one of the biggest challenges to its leadership in 4 decades. WSG, the Wall Street Journal, maps out how protests have bubbled up across Iranian society. What's happening here? J.K. Rowling and trans activists. Yes. Surprised at how many commentators tipping a chippy poll bump. All things being equal, would have thought Labour losing New Zealand's most popular politician, even if trending down, for someone who has never featured in preferred PM polling, would mean downward trend. Can't wait for some data. It's funny reading this username here. Sab, pronounced Sieve. Sieve, pronounced Sieve. A teacher with different views can make students feel unsafe. A comedian with controversial material can make an audience feel unsafe. But a rapist in a woman's prison? Gosh. The Clania cameri bagworm cuts wood to reinforce its cocoon, forming its own little log cabin in the process. Wow. Interesting. Increased demand for metals. Mining. Kiwi Olympic legend joins Team New Zealand for America's Cup defence. Oh, that's the rower. Can't think of his name. Legend. Okay. George, is it? I could look it up, couldn't I? What do we got? What's his name? Hamish Bond. Did right. Hamish Bond joining the America's Cup. He's a rower. Rob Waddell was a rower as well, but I mean, he did go there too. Okay. Oh, this is the guy that was killed in, some say murdered, in Palestine by the Israeli forces. Okay. Freehand drawing. Drawing a circle. Yeah, that's skillful. Very skilled. Oh, look at that. Whoa. Oops. That's awesome. That is skill. That's drawing skill right there. So nice. So cool. Alrighty. So we're coming up. Time to go. No comments tonight, but I don't know what that is. It's some sort of thing there. Oh, what's Rangi Kamara? Mother with injured newborn doesn't feel safe in New Zealand as teen accused of jumping on them has charges dropped. Oh, that was that one in Christchurch. Oh, wow. Interesting. Lindy Lee. Okay. Right. 9:30. Time to go. So that's it. Another live done. No commenters tonight. No one in the live, but it's recorded and it's there. That was my day. The 26th of January, 2023. Bloody marvelous.